Good morning. Welcome, everybody. Glad you could tune in. My name is Talal, and I'll be your host for this morning, this beautiful, beautiful morning. So, first things first, before I go into the stuff that we have to do vis-a-vis coding, I would like to inform everyone that the company I work for is hosting a hackathon on the 28th of May of this month. Now, I know it's it's not a lot of time that we're not giving enough time before we have informed everyone, but it is how it is. So the hackathon's registrations will begin on 12th of May, which is tomorrow, hopefully. If not, the day after that. So if you're interested in taking part and hopefully, or maybe being hired by companies, then you could head to our LinkedIn page and register there. Maybe give us a follow on the LinkedIn. We will also be doing updates on Instagram and where else? Possibly on Twitter as well. So I think it's a great opportunity if you're a junior full stack developer or a data scientist, then it would be a great opportunity for you. First and foremost, as a learning experience, you get to compete against other people within the same field, and as a as a portfolio, as something that can go down on your portfolio, and of course, you'd be able to land a job, just like I said before. So that aside, which I think is a great thing, I haven't had enough time to work on the game in my free time, because the majority of the time that I've been spending on working on content creation and everything that we needed for the events, from design and creating the events themselves on different platforms or different mediums. Hold on, no, just put different platforms, not mediums. But I haven't had time to revise the code like I said I would, and come back into the stream having figured out pretty much what it is that I needed to do, or how I was going to fix the code, or make it do what it is that I wanted it to do, right? So we are pretty much today going to be going into the code again and try to figure out what it is that we need to do, how we're going to do it, and hopefully be able to achieve what it is that we're trying to do. Now, I'm hoping that it's going to be the case, because I have no idea how I'm going to fix it. I'll go into it right now and I'll show you what I mean, right? Okay. Let's see, where are we? Is this it? Yes, it is. All right, so if you guys remember, last time we've had the map get generated in a manner that is incorrect. Rather than it being generated in columns, it's being generated in rows. And what we want to do is try to see if we can make some sort of a function that would flip that and make it generate the squares that we want it to generate in rows instead of columns. All right. So if we go into the code right now, we will find that I am generating the maps using a .map function right over here in our return function of the component. And we are saying that go through the array that contains all the squares and print them out as divs right here, right? Now we're setting a class name, a key, an ID, and using the ID, we're assigning each square a different color, and using the class name, we're assigning it a width and a height, right? So the way I feel we should go about fixing this is to go back into the object array and then reordering everything so that each square that's being rendered on the line or on the row is the one we want to be rendered. And so what I decided to do, or what I thought would be a good idea just before I got online, is to create a map reorder function that reorders the object array, and then when we send it to the return of the component, it can go, it can like do the render normally how it does it in rows, but we would get the desired result. Now this is not a solution that I've 100% had materialize in my mind. I still gotta do some trials and errors, right? So I'm gonna be focused on that for just a little bit, just until I figure out what it is that I need to do and how I'm gonna do it. And if you guys would like to help out, that would be very much appreciated. All right, so with that said, let's get into it. All right, so over here in the map reorder function, this is where we're going to pass the object that has the Y. Okay, actually, let me give you some background on what I'm trying to do here. First, let me try to see if I can increase the numbers over here, or actually the text here. Let me see. Increase text size, processing. Just so you guys can see better what it is I'm trying to talk about. Okay, text size, okay. All right, where is it? Right. All right, over here, I think it's text format, right? Text size 5. All right, there it is actually, over here. Let's see if that fixes it. Okay, much better. Can we split the words inside the text? Char X, char Y. Huh. Right, over here, maybe we can add a comma, like so. Why does... I can't add a comma in here? Huh. Okay. What if it's 2? Invalid character constant. All right, hold on. Processing. Add comma between words. Sure. How to insert a comma between words in words? No. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's giving me an error, to be honest. Would it matter if it was the double quotes instead? Well, what do you know? It does matter. There we go. 10 is actually way too big because I can't see anything anymore. Let me see if I can do 7. Well, a little bit better, but still. 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1. You guys can see everything, right? Over here, though, it's saying like 1. What if I bring it back down to 5? Does it fix everything? Yeah. Here, let's take out the spaces. I think the spaces are taking way too much space. Okay, and now we make it bigger. Well, it looks better. All right, so now you guys can see it, right? Okay, so over here, to go back to what we were talking about earlier, you can see that on the first line, all the y values are actually 1, and then it gets incremented by 1 every time we go down a line, and so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc., 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 etc. So what we want to try to do is see if we can map through the object and try to. Okay, we want to say something like if the x value is not 53. No, sorry. If the y value is equal to 1 and the x value is not equal to 53, then yeah, like we want to add the coordinates wherein the y is equal to 1, but the x is not equal to 53. And so if it's 0 and 1, then store that. If it's 1 and 1, then store that. And we want to like maybe increment the x as we move forward. Let me see here. Is it the x over here that is being saved to yj and xi? The only thing I'm worried about is that it's like flipped or something. Hold on. Let me see the JSON file here. It's 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so here the y is 0. I feel like this is gonna throw us off. I mean, if anything, I want the x and y values to be written exactly how they are being rendered. And I think they are being rendered like that. No, actually, it's not going to throw us off, right? So if they're being rendered from left to right, then it is y0 x, you know, whatever. And I wonder whether or not we have 35 over here. No, we don't. Hold on. The x should be 53 if that's the case, which is not. Over here it's correct. Okay, so here, let me do this, huh? Let me try to see if I can find the... Oh, hold on. Ooh, man. All right, let's just switch it over to episode 6 because it's episode 6 and not episode 5, which I have mistakenly put in. Right, so over here, right, we have 2 for loops. This one is supposed to be width, and this one's supposed to be height. The height's supposed to be 35, and so if that's the case, then we don't want the 35 to be saved to X, we want the 35 to be saved to Y. And that's here is correct. But we did flip what is written over here, so we actually want it the other way around. 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1. That's correct. It's still the same. It's just how we saved it to the JSON file that's changed. What about how we were writing it to char x and char y? Char x is string y and string j. That's correct. No, hold on. Char x. Okay, yeah. Hold on. We flipped those over, so we need to flip these over as well. So over here, string x is j, y is I. Okay, so it's still the same. I have no... Oh, over here, actually, this is where it changed. Never mind, my bad. And over here, char x is string I and char y is string j. That's correct. That is affirmative. Text format, I and j. Okay. All right, everything seems correct. All right, so now we're gonna stop that. We're gonna play it again. So we save a new JSON file that we will find in the processing folder somewhere over here. Right, and that's the new JSON file that we have. We're gonna open it up, and we can see here that we have y being printed first. And it's going all the way down to 35, which is exactly what we're looking for, but not entirely. Because this one is exactly how... Okay, this is exactly our problem over here. That the renders are going in columns rather than rows, and we wanted the render to go in rows rather than columns. Oh my god. All right, let's see if we can actually flip that over. Maybe there's something that's already that already exists out there. Processing, flip, processing, flip. Hold on, let me think about it. Okay, hold on. If we actually flipped those over and we said we wanted height over here and we wanted width over here, what would that change? Just out of curiosity. 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. It's exactly the same. It's still rendering the zeros on this side and the ones on this side. Okay, so that's not what we're looking for. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the solution that we wanted to do earlier, shall we? In order to do it correctly, we just need the x value to be changing instead of the y value to be changing, right? But we do need... Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's completely fine, All right, so over here, the x value stops at 35, which is incorrect, but over here, the x value stops at 53, which is correct. Right. So now that we have this one saved, we're going to go back to our map parser over here, and we're going to say that if the object's y, okay, so look at this here. We're going to say if right. Okay. So here it is. We're gonna say let count be equals to 0. All right. And we're gonna say like if the objects not objects y, we're gonna say if the objects x is equal to count and the objects y is, hold on, okay, so let's try to do this. I want to explicitly define everything. So we're going to say if we're going to define two different variables. One is the count x, which is equal to 0, and one is count y, which is equal to 1, right? And this is this right here. Okay, we're going to say like they're going to be the variables that we're going to use to check whether or not the condition is true. And the condition is the following: if the object's x is equal to count, which is equals to 0, right over here, and if the object's, and also on top of that, if the object's y is equal to 1, like so, here what will we do? We'll push it. We'll push whatever key values we have within the array. All right, we'll push it over here. Else we'll do nothing. We'll just push it here, and then we'll increment count x, and we'll increment count y. Oh no, hold on. No, not the x. Right, so over here it has to be, we have to add one more condition, which is and object y not equals to 53. Actually, one more. Object x is not equal to 35, which is the last one. Okay, so these are like the two conditions that are going to end the maybe it should be a while loop over here actually, so that it keeps going while this is true. Push and then increment count. Well, here's the thing, right? Because no, it's actually object X not equal to 53 and object Y not equal to 35. But I don't think we need to add this hero actually. Okay, so we could say something like if, right? Hold on. What the hell just happened? Like I try to bring it into this, and then suddenly everything breaks. Variable object implicitly has an any type. Well, it's just because I'm bringing it down from there, man. Object.x. Can we define the type over here? No. Okay, so over here we're pushing this into the object. Can we return it? Can we return it like this? Not sure how this works exactly. But over here, this right here just broke everything, and I do not understand why. I'm just making sure you guys can't hear the background noise. Over here it says like the value was never read, but it actually is read. Oh, hold on. Okay, we have an error somewhere. Okay, I just saw it actually. It might be this. No, we definitely do have an error. This is here, this is there, this is here. Okay, I see it. All right, technically we had another one of those here. Okay, that's correct. Okay, we're getting less errors now, but still getting errors nonetheless. Return. Maybe the return needs like something like this. Parentheses. Okay, what if I comment this out? No errors. And everything seems to be working fine. But if I bring that back in, then it does give me an error. Hold on it. No. Okay, hold on. What if I save it into a variable? Let's say like x value is equal to obj.x. No, not index of x. Property x does not exist on type this. Oh, I see. I see. I think it needs to be a map. So it has to be like sort of obj.map, and then we do a callback function over here. I don't know why it's getting pissed off that the obj has an any type. Although over here would, okay, how about this? TypeScript, variable definition. Variable identifier type annotation equals value. Okay, which is exactly what we did. It's let object be an array equal to null value or empty. var name string. Okay, do we need to like connect them? Maybe it's lowercase. Nope. I mean, technically it should have an inferred type. Because, I mean, if you say object equal array, then the object is an array, right? Hold on, but if we move this again, then everything's fixed. It's just whenever we're adding something here, it's, you know, it's breaking it. Okay, how about this? How about we reorder it frickin' here, you know? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can actually do that. All right, I'm gonna comment this out. I'm gonna see whether or not I can reorder it over here. And we're gonna say something along the lines of, here, we're gonna say if data key is equal to oh, it probably needs to be a callback function over here, right? That's why it's giving me an error. Yes, I think so. If data key. When we say data key, I think it's saving all three of them. So it would be something, we need to pass it into here, right? So we say E over here. No? E is declared, but its value never read. Yeah, hold on. If data key is equal to dot x, can we say that is equal to 0? Tell me we can do it, man. Come on. Then do something. Expression expected? Huh. Oh, maybe it's data key dot x. No. Dot x over here. Okay, no, we're doing it right, but over here, I don't know. I still have no idea why it's giving me an error over here. Hold on, what if we remove? No. All right. I think I see it. Maybe it has to be closed, like so. Oh, there it is. Yeah, maybe. I still have no idea why this is an error over here. This is not supposed to be an error. Yeah, over here there's supposed to be a parentheses. I'm not sure why it's giving me. Okay, hold on. Hold on, let me see if I can see better if I just put it on all on one line. Okay, oh, okay, there it is. Okay, we do this, yes. Okay. Well, that fixed it. Thank goodness. All right. And we'll say something like, so if data key dot x is equal to 0, then return. Return maybe E over here. Can we do that? E number? No. No, no, no. Can it be an object? Yes, it can be an object. Thank you. Whew. Whew. Excuse me, a little bit of stretch over here. All right, so if data key dot x is equal to 0, return the object, right? But then we actually want to, okay, this is gonna be a little, we're gonna do the counts over here, count x equal to 0, and we're gonna do the count y is equal to 1. All right, so if x is equal to count, I mean, I have a feeling that here, over here, it should be a for each. No, it's already a for loop over here, right? can't believe we're doing that right now. Okay, so here's the thing, right? I want to see whether or not we can add something to the end of an array in JavaScript, which you can. I just need to remember what it is. Append, is it? Inserts set of nodes, objects after the last what? No, not append. Okay, and actually I need to revise how push exactly works. Right, so it adds one or more elements to the end of an, oh, there it is. It adds one or more elements to the end of the array and returns the new length of the array. Okay, add something to the beginning of an array. I mean, this is like, I feel like what we're doing right now is like pure JavaScript, right? Can we define like at which index we want the element to be returned to? Like, can we save it to a specific index? I feel like I'm overcomplicating things, but I mean, this is the only solution that I can come up with right now. So if you guys got a better suggestion, please feel free to suggest. Okay. I mean, naturally, it's gonna go through. Okay, so here's the thing. Let me refresh your minds as to what's going on and how it's working in the HTML. In this program right here, everything is being generated from top to bottom. Now the problem is that in HTML, it actually might be doing the same thing. It might be doing the same thing, but what happens in HTML is that instead of the 0.2 remaining below the one before it like it's supposed to, it's actually jumping up, and the 0.2 is ending up next to 0.1. So we're having, instead of 0.111, we're having 0.102. Right, so essentially what I'm trying to do over here is say like, okay, listen, if the x is equal to 0, and if the x is equal to 1, and if the x is equal to 2, while the y is equal to 1, just make sure that they are saved, you know, each one of them next to one another. But the problem is that when we do the push over here, right, it's going to go through all these ones over here, and it's gonna then go into the 1, 1, or get to the 1, 1, which means that we might skip all of these ones and not have them printed out. And I'm saying that right now because I just want to save us the time, of trying to work this solution out and find out that, hey, there's an error being produced. Okay, so what is then the solution? Because what we would want to do ideally is to inject so it has to be like 0, 1 all the way to 53, 1, and then 0, 2 all the way to 53, 2. I mean, we can probably explicitly state, if 0 is equal to 1, if x is equal to 1, if x is equal to 2, if x is equal to 3, then do this, right? And it's gonna be a huge code, and I'm sure there's a much simpler way to do that. It's an interesting problem, for sure, without a doubt. But I definitely need to think about it a little bit more. Let me bring up my my Photoshop over here. I think I need to visualize it just a little bit better. Maybe that'll help me figure out the solution that I'm looking for. Right. Right, so we have this over here, okay. Okay, so over here in the square, the top square, we have 0 and 1. Okay. And what we're saying is that, like, if x is equal to 0, then store it using the push method, or the push function. And then after you push, increment the count, which is actually this over here. And that means that the condition will be met after it goes through all these squares over here and it reaches the 1, 1 over here, and then it's going to push again. Now the problem is that I'm wondering as to whether or not the push will just ignore these as we go through the entire array, or whether or not like it keeps like looping on itself or on the variable it's been called upon until everything or all the conditions have been met, kind of a thing, if that makes sense. Because this will keep going until we reach the 53rd one over here, which is like 53 and 1. And it will either stop or it will keep going. Okay. Okay. Let's see if that works. If that works, good. If it doesn't, we'll try to figure out a different approach, okay? So, yeah, okay, and return E, but before we return E, we'll increment the count x plus plus, all right? And let's comment this out because we're not using it. And then, yeah, that should actually fix it. Hold on, let's... Okay, so property topography does not exist. What? All right, I'm sorry here. The computer seems to be lagging a little bit. All right, so t.topography. No, hold on. T.topography should exist. If we're returning an object over here, topography, yeah. T.topography. I'm not sure why it doesn't exist anymore. I mean, it should. Object.map. All right, we might be doing something incorrect here. If we're returning E, okay, what about this? Okay. Oh, yeah. So if this, that, we return data key, right? That should make it work. What's wrong with this? Hold on, I added these. Maybe if I remove them, everything will work again. I added these parentheses. No. Oh, hold on. There should be a parentheses over here, isn't there? Shouldn't there be? Like so. Oh, no. Well, where is this coming from then? What? Oh, it's over here from the map thing. Okay, no, that's correct then. All right, but what if, oh. Object push. I'm not sure what's going on here. Topography does not exist on type function. Topography number, X number, Y number. But where is it getting that from? For in a loop with conditionals. Let's see if that will help us. JavaScript. The foreign statements iterates a specified variable over all the enumerable properties of an object for each distinct property. JavaScript executes the specified statements. A for in loop looks as follows. Array.foo equal hello. Oh shoot. You can actually name an index? Oh my god. I didn't even know that. Isn't it naming an index? I mean, another option would be to save them explicitly to an index, right? And the index would be dependent on so for example, over here we have 53, right? 53 and 1. And so we have 0 to 53, we have 53 indexes. And then over here we have 54. So kind of like if y is equal to 2, then the index is 54. Hold on, let me see if I can visualize this. Visualize it. This has proven to be unbelievably complicated, to be honest. So we can say something like if x is equal to 0, no, hold on. If y is excuse me. I mean, we could do a switch statement. We could do a switch statement. But it would have to be like 35 different switch statements. Kind of like if y is equal to 1, incredibly difficult, damn. I mean, it's such a straightforward thing, but yet it's super complicated. Okay, hold on. If I remove all this stuff over here, would it fix it? Would that fix it? How is this now an error? Like, this was not an error earlier. No, hold on. There's no error now. Why is it saying there's an error? Oh, there it is. Okay, well, that fixed it. You know? So, pushing the object is fine. All right, but can we say something like, can we define something like, let, reordered can we say reordered object equal to an empty array, and then we want to say reordered object equal to the new object. Can we say that? Okay, so we can say that. Okay, so now over here, I would love to be able to create a function right here that says that does it like a for loop. Okay, so we're gonna do for let I equal to 0. Jesus. I is less than reordered object dot length. I plus plus. No, I think it has to be a while loop. I mean, I super dread while loops because, you know, they tend to break my program, but I feel like a while loop is necessary over here. Saying something like while okay, so hold on, where's the counts? All right, so we're gonna redefine them over here. We're gonna say count x, let count x is equal to 0, and then right below it, let count y is equal to 0 as well. I saw the error, I'll fix it in a second. Sorry, 1, it's not 0. All right, so we're gonna say something like while count x is not equal to, no. While count y is not equal to 53, was it? Why 35? 35, is it? No, 36. While count y is not equal to 36, we wanted to do something. What is it that we were looking for it to do? Let me see if I can refresh my memory on a while do loop. Or do while. Okay, so it's just, okay. We're just flipping it. So while count y is not equal to 36, and here we do a conditional. If count x is equal to 0, sorry, if I count x, sorry, no. If reordered object dot x is equal to count x do something over here. I just want to know, why isn't it going into this variable reorder object? Implicitly has an any type. See, now this over here is just boggling my mind. All I'm trying to do is pass this into this. Sorry, it's actually here. All right, fine. What if we say number? No, we can't do that. What if we bring it out here? Reordered object.x. Oh, I understand now. So, because it has to be like something like 1 and then x. No freaking wonder. So we're gonna have to like iterate through the entire array. Right. Okay. So like can we sort into an array length? Let array length be equal to reordered object I? No. Length? Oh, hold on, it does work. Okay, so we actually can never mind. We can take that and just put it over here. Actually, we're going to do a for loop. Let I is equal to 0. I is less than reorder object.length and I++. Then we take this and we put it all inside the for loop, like so. And we want to say over here that reordered object I dot x. Come on, you can't tell me that's not correct. I mean, dot x is supposed to be... Okay, fine. Okay, so what if we bring it over here and we say let number equal to reorder object dot x. No? I don't know why it's so pissed off at the fact that it's not defined. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can Google this problem. First, to make TypeScript tolerate parameters without declaring their type, edit the tsconfig.json. Yes, please. Por favor. I do not want it to be so strict. tsconfig.json is supposed to be somewhere over here. All right, so where do I paste it into? no implicit. Maybe here? Nope. Where do you put that in? Second, install the ts-lint npm package as a prerequisite for the ts-lint VS Code extension. Oh, it's deprecated. Never mind. Disable this rule, strict true. Oh, okay. Strict true. And then enable no implicit any. False. Oh, okay. There it is. All right, we'll save that. Yes! Yes! Oh my god. Oh man. That error is pissing me off. Jeez. Okay, so now we're doing some progress. Okay, so if reordered object I.x is equal to count, what are we looking to do? If reordered object I.x is equal to count x, we want to hold on. Probably gonna need to define another one, don't we? Gonna just call it R. We're gonna say R is equal to reorder object I. Okay, so what does that mean? That means if the x is equal to 0, okay, no, we actually want the y. So if y is equal to 1, which it is only on this first line over here, we want to store that value. Which is perfect. And then we say count plus plus, no, sorry, count y plus plus, which means it would move to the next one, right over here. And it will say, like, if the reordered objects at I.y is equal to 2, then store it. And essentially what we will be doing, we'll be storing those one after the other so that when it starts rendering in rows, we will see it in lines, right? All we will need to do now is to make sure that the count y reaches 36, which it would, and then we need to place this R over here instead of the object. So we say R, R. Please work. We're close. Probably not that close. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh, there is a map grid, yet we do not see anything within it. Okay. Okay, one thing is good though, is that we're not getting any errors, you know, from the while loop, which is great. Can we console log the R? Oh, we're not calling the map reorder. Can we call it over here, map reorder? Maybe over here? No? Oh, can we do this then? Map, reorder. This. No, hold on. Map, reorder, reordered object. And then over here we'll pass it in. F. That was a F, F, and F. Block scoped variable map reorder used before its declaration. Oh. Okay, so if I grab this and I put it above it, should that work? It should. So it goes, oh, okay, so this is here, okay, noted. It goes into this, it's like, oh, we're calling that thing that I just went through before, okay, so it calls it, bam, bam, bam. It, yeah, it does the thing, and it goes here. Should work. Oh, save it. Come on, baby. Please don't break with the while loop. Please don't break with the while loop. It always breaks with the while loop, dude. I can never figure out how it's done. How about we do? Okay, maybe a double for loop over here. See, like the only thing is, okay, hold on. Let me bring up my. Okay. The only thing is that when we call the for loop, right, and we say for something, for whatever I, and then another for j, okay, just for the sake of being concise. If we say for I, then over here will be I will be equal to 0, but j will be equal to whatever we set it, which is going to be 35, right? So actually it's going to be j in between 1 and 35. And this should be equal to x, and this should be equal to y. No, hold on. What am I saying? 53. Okay, so actually no. I should be equal, no, hold on. J is actually the x, and the x is actually the y. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be saying that x is actually in between 0 and 53, while I is actually the y, which is between 1, no, yeah, 1, and then it stops at 35, right? So I less than 36. Should work. Okay, so if we want to implement that here and remove the while loop, then we would have two for loops right over here. We're going to keep the if conditional, and we're going to say for let j, what do we say over here? Equal to 0, right? So this one has to be equal to 1. Let's j equal to 0. I actually has to be less than 36, and j needs to be less than 53. Correct. And so we'll say, actually, I don't think we need the if statement anymore, because now the for loop's just gonna do it for us, right? It's gonna loop through the array the way we want it to loop through it. Okay, but let's just comment it out just in case we're gonna need it again, because right now my head's somewhere else. Right. Okay, so we're gonna say all right, so we're gonna bring in the f over here, okay, which is the array that we want to reorder. And we're gonna say we want the f at location. At which location? If I equal to 1. Okay, so fi f at location 1 I'm thinking we might have we might have to have a third for loop. Essentially what we're doing here is like we're iterating through a JSON file as though we're iterating through or rendering a table. And that's why I'm having a hard time kind of visualizing how it's supposed to work, right? Because now we're working with an array. And essentially what we're trying to do is say something like, take the array at location 1. No, actually, at location I. And the location I no, at location J actually, because it has to be 53, right? So grab the one at location J, okay, because it's going to start at 0. And it's going to go to 53, right? So it's 0 all the way to 53. I think you guys can see it, right? So grab the array at J and grab the Y at that location. And actually, that's actually what we're trying to push. So we're trying to push this. And so we're going to be saving it to some sort of a variable, whatever it is. Let's say v. Okay, so v.push array at location j, and the y value of, no, sorry, the value of the key y. Right? For I equal to 1. So it's going to actually, the I is actually just probably something that we're not going to be calling. It's just going to be the tool that we're using to iterate through the entire array and save it the way we want to save it. Let's try that. Was it R? Yeah, it is R actually. Yeah, so it's going to be R equal, R dot push, and then we're going to say F at location I dot Y, like this. And then all we're going to do is, yes, map that. If that works, dude, holy shit. F has an implicitly, okay, so let's just say number. No, not number, object. Object. All right, we're gonna save this. Reload that. What? Why? Hold on, is it I or J? It's J. Okay. Now we fixed it. We stop that. Reload. I think it's still bugging from the while loop that we've tried to introduce last time. All right, so let me start the server again. Okay. Argument of type any is not assignable to parameter of type never. Wasn't it just working? Can we remove this, for example? Argument of type any is not assignable to a parameter of type never. Jeez. Where did these errors come from, man? TypeScript, I swear to God. All you have to do is define your result as a string array like the following. Const result string array equal to array. Huh. Okay. Array. Oh. It's actually an object. Object array. How did he do it? Equal array. Where did we actually define the F? Argument of type ID is not assignable to type, to parameter of type never. Okay, here, where did he put it exactly? Const result. So when you tried to add a string to it, it was a type mismatch, and so it threw the error you saw. Okay, so there is, in fact, a type mismatch. Okay, so what if we say here array? Sorry, object. Whoa, that fixed it. All right, but what about this one over here? Didn't we save the thing where it said, where is it? Strict. Isn't it supposed to say something? Strict, true. Oh my God. I thought I saved it last time. Okay, so we'll comment this out and we'll add this. Oh. Hold on, so I had both saved at the same time? That's crazy. Okay, so save this. Okay, let's see if that makes it work. T.topography now is not being found. Okay, actually, let's remove this. That should fix it. Oh my God, let's please fix it. Cannot be property of Y? Of where? Yeah, you can. What do you mean you can't? FJY. Okay, what about if we remove this as well? Cannot read property Y of undefined. But we're passing it into it. Hold on, map reordered object when this is equal to this, right? So and we're pushing all the data into this. And so when it comes into here, and we say for this and for that, and then we're saying R, which is this one over here, push F, which is the reordered object, at index J. No, push the Y value. No, the value of the Y key into the R, at the index of J into R. Or would it be different, like if I said I? Okay, so if are not equal to undefined, maybe that'll make it work. Do this. How is it still going into it? Okay, no. Okay, so actually it has to be if f is not equal to undefined. If fi not equal to undefined. Well, that's gonna throw one hell of an error. It's taking forever to load. Oh, that's great. Just great sign. Yes. I figured it's gonna break. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can actually call it outside the for loop. I think maybe that could be our problem. Yes! Okay. All right. Hold on, let's see if I can actually remove it out of the if conditional, because I think that's what it's what's causing the problem. No, it's actually not what's causing the problem. But here, it's actually J over here actually as well. All right, we're making progress. We're making progress. The problem is that we're just duplicating the same one over and over again, I think. We're just like, hello. Yeah, it's the same one over and over again. I'm not sure why yet. But we're like, at least, you know, like generating the entire map, and I think we're generating it properly. R.push fj dot y. No, hold on. Okay. Okay, so over here, if f at location j dot y is equal to count y, yes, then push it into the R. Otherwise, no, actually no otherwise, so just increment count. I think we gotta increment it here, count y plus plus, maybe. And over here, we just store the object instead of just the y value. Okay, now let's refresh that. Ooh, okay, so we're just storing grass now, and only up to a point. How many do we have here? How many? Can we count them if we select all of them? No. Okay, so what is going on here exactly? Console. Oh shit! Encountered 2 children with the same key. One 5 2 6 8 4 8 4. It is the same key. It is the same key. Hold on, I think I remember I changed something when it had to do with this. Yeah, it's actually the TX and TY. It's not supposed to be the same key. Unless we're like... Alright, maybe we need to change where the count Y is. Yeah, maybe we should just put the count Y. Okay, because if we were like going through the entire thing over here, oh, hold on, you guys, yeah, you could barely see the errors here to the right. Yeah, but it's okay. Well, we're getting closer, that's for sure. We're definitely getting closer. And it's a shame because we're running out of time as well. So we might have to wait until next time we do this, well, until next stream. But so far, I think what's going on is that it's like iterating through the same... Yeah, I think like the count Y has to be incremented over here, or maybe like the count X actually. If the f dot y is equal to count Y, increment count X, yeah. But why would we want to increment the count X then? What we want to increment oh, right, okay. So over here, and count X is equal to no, hold on, and sorry, yeah, F at location J, the X of it is equal to count X. All right, so we, and then count plus, no. If count X not equal to how much? 53, then increment. But if it is, count X, we'll reset it over here, is equal to 0. J.x equal count X. Man. All right, let's check that out. I would love some console logs somewhere. Console.log F. Let's see what that gives us. See what the hell's going on. All right. So it's actually going through all of them. That's good. How? Yeah, okay, no, this is, yeah, okay, so this is the thing, right. 01, 02. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what's happening. 01, 02, 03. What we want is instead 01, 11, 21. I wonder if we can do that through the processing. No. No. All right, so what we're trying to do is we're trying to say, like, okay, yeah. That's exactly what we're trying to say. If F hold on, I don't think we need an if statement, do we? Hold on, let me try to write this again. We want to say something like, oh yeah, we do need an if statement. Yeah. If the fj, so if the fj is equal to count y, which is 1, and fj.x is equal to count x, then push the f at location j. At location j, yes. Okay, so it stores this right here. 0.5, that's supposed to be grass. Okay, so we're getting the correct one. And so it goes into it, but then as soon as it goes into it and it stores it, we're supposed to say okay, so count y and count x I think are redundant because we're repeating ourselves. Instead, what we could say is just like if j.y is equal to y, sorry, j? No. Is equal to I. And fj.x is equal to j. Then push it. I'd like to find out what fj is over here. And then the counts, the increments are actually happening on their own. All right, let's see what happens if we save that. Huh. Yo, Zorpid, what's up, buddy? I'm sorry, man, I didn't see your message there. How you doing? Yeah, I'm sorry, I was like super focused at on the code over here. Hope you're still there. Whew. All right, so essentially what's happening is that it's only going through this once for some reason. Why is it going through this only once? I mean, it's doing it correctly. Don't get me wrong. If J... Huh. Okay, so here, let's do this again. Let's do the count. I is supposed to be the X. No. Yeah, it's supposed to be the Y, right? So we'll set that to 1, right? And then we'll say, like, if that is equal to the count Y, yeah, you're supposed to go into this. Yeah, I think this is redundant round now. So it goes into it, and then after this is done, it's supposed to here increment the count Y. I think that I've done that before, but okay. I'm sorry, I've been like spending a lot of time on this. Hold on, let's see if it's actually correct over here. No, it's not. This is still this over here, I think. No? Hold on, 1, 2. Oh, it's actually over here, isn't it? No. Where the hell did we get those from? 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 2, 1, 2. Okay, I see. Okay, so we're sorry, I can't help you, but I'm new for that program. I'm trying to get some motivation to continue learning. Awesome, dude. Well, what are you learning? Web development? All right, so I mean, we're doing progress nonetheless. I don't think you guys can actually see this. Actually, let me. There we go. All right, so now you can see it. Now you can see what I can see. Right, so we're getting 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 2, 1, 2, 0, 3, 1, 3. Right, I think there's something wrong with this condition over here and how we're incrementing it. So we're probably gonna have to like flip it around or something. I'm done with basic Java at school. Trying now to learn React Native. Awesome, dude. What are you looking to build? I haven't actually started a long time ago. I started like, I'm gonna say like about three or 4 months ago right now. You don't know? Well, I have a buddy of mine who is actually a web developer, and he was stressing on the importance of having a certain project in mind that you wanted to build so that you can, get yourself encouraged to learn more and more. Otherwise, you're gonna be like, okay, so now what, because like, you don't know where to go next. So for example, me, the idea that I have and the project that I have in mind that I want to build is this game, right? And it's pretty much what is keeping me at it, like making me want to learn more and more. I don't know, that's just me. I was going to suggest a website, on which you can learn. What websites are you using to learn? I'm applying to school for Java developer. If I get in, I start in August. That's amazing, dude. I mean, I think it's a privilege to be able to do that in school, to be honest, because pretty much everything that I'm trying to do right now is learn it online, and the downside of that is that you do not get hands-on experience from someone who's a professional, right? Like, Sweden free education, why not use it? Hell yeah. So for example, like I've been trying to get a buddy of mine who's like a really good web developer, who I just mentioned earlier, to teach me a couple of things, that have to do with web development. But the problem is that he just does not have enough time on his hands to help me out and stuff, and whenever he can, I have other things that I need to do and stuff like that. So we never really been able to get together, so yeah, I find that being able to learn from someone who's a professional and who can give you like hands-on information, and everything that you need to learn exactly what it is that you need to learn at whatever point in time, in your learning process, is just invaluable. Super, super good. But I think, like being able to motivate yourself is also super important, right? Because the teacher can give you so much, can only give you so much, you know, but the rest of the work is something that you have to do yourself. It's kind of like painting, I suppose, you know, like you're not going to get better unless you get in there and like paint over and over again, you know. And then for you to paint over and over again, you just have to have the passion for it. Just figure out like what it is that you're passionate about. If you're passionate about pyramids, just paint pyramids, you know. Y1, Y1, Y2, Y2. The thing is that the X is supposed to like go through the entire iteration, but it's not going through the entire iteration. And my question is, why? Fj. Let j is equal to 0, j is less than 53, and j plus plus, and then we say this. If y is equal to count y, which is supposed to be, then push the f at location j. It's supposed to work, like we're console logging f at location j, and what we're getting is x01 and x11, but then we're supposed to get x2 y1, which we're not getting. We're supposed to get x2 y1. Hold on, let me refresh it. Maybe no. I was hoping if I refresh it it would work, but no. Fj, j is this, and f j dot y is equal to count y. Hold on. Okay, so what if we remove the if statement over here and we just kept it like that? What would happen? 0 1 1 1 0 2 1 2 0 3 1 3. Okay, so it's going through the entire thing all over again. Now I'm trying to understand why it's doing that, because essentially the way it happens is that this outer for loop is supposed to... Okay, hold on. Let's console log the j. What's going on with the j over here? And let me comment this out. Save this. Does not want to refresh. Well, I mean, all I'm doing is just console logging like 53 numbers. It's not supposed to do that. Okay, hold on. Let me close it down, open it up again, see what happens. But you get it under that? I'm sorry, what do you mean? Dude, this thing keeps resetting every time. Okay. All right, show me the console. 999 errors? Oh dear. Yeah, because otherwise it would keep going, right? Okay, I get it. I get it. All right, so this is why we had the if statement over here. Okay, but I still would like to find out, you know, like what the hell's J is doing over here. Console log. Console log J. technically it's not supposed to give us any errors anymore, because now we're doing the increment and everything. Okay, let's try close it down again. Before you talked about x1, y2, and you got x0 and y2, but right under that you got x1 and y2. Oh. All right, let me check that out. This is another error, for example, that I'm not supposed to be receiving. Explicit type any. Okay, maybe if I remove the console log, I don't know. If fj.y is equal to count y, then push it. Yeah, that's exactly how I, okay, there we go. Oh, there it is. Isn't that it? No, we're just console logging the this over here. See, like, I mean, sometimes it acts super weird. All right, hold on. Let's see. Can we console log the J over here then? What's the deal? It's acting like super weird. All right, here we go. 0, 36, 1, 37, 2, 38, 3, 39. Is that the... That's the J. Okay. Okay, so there's something wrong with our if statement over here. Because we're saying if fj dot y, yeah, the y of this is equal to count y. Can you just refresh your npm and terminal and vs? I do not know, actually. Are you referring to the update? Like updating the npm itself? All right, let me see this one again. Save. Right, so you were saying that I'm getting it over here. That's correct, I am getting it over here. But what I'm looking for is 0, 1, 1, 1, and then 2, 1. Right, so it's supposed to go x0, x1, x2. But it's not doing that. Hold on, what if we say fj.x is equal to count x, and instead of incrementing the y, we increment the x. Like so. What would happen? Oh. Something entirely different. Okay. Okay, well, what about if we do and fj.y is equal, Oh, we still need to is equal to count y, and then we still need to increment the count x, which we should be doing here every time. Count x plus plus. Okay, so 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4, 0, 5, 0, 6. No, we wanted the other way around, actually. But at least it's going all the way up to 35, so that's working. All right, so, man, we're just so close to the solution. Oh, shit, what just happened? Okay. Can we actually add this here, maybe? Okay, so now we're getting 2 instead of 3. Which is exactly what's been happening before, actually. Speaking of which. Why is it like the for loop ending after just like 2 iterations? I made benches. Zorped, I'm really new to programming, so you look like you know a lot more than I do, so just if you could be a little bit more elaborate, that'll be helping me out a lot. So, because I don't know what benches means. Oh, we're past our time, actually. We gotta end the... I gotta end the stream. Nothing, I was hinting to the picture. Oh, I made... Okay. Yes, I did. Man, but I'm so close to the solution, man. It's like really frustrating that I have to end the stream before I figured it out, you know? It's a shame. The for loop increments this, the y, this is incrementing this here. fj.y. I keep forgetting as to why I'm putting an if statement over here. Because if I don't put an if statement, it just... Oh. Okay. So it's going actually from top to bottom again. And it's setting the y equal... Okay. All right. Hold on. What if we switched them over? What if we said the I is equal to 53 and the J is equal to 36? Dude, I promise that's exactly the same problem that I've been going over for like the past 2 hours and I still haven't been able to figure it out. Console log the fi maybe. All right, let's see what happens. Well, that breaks everything. There it is. No, we're getting a lot of duplicates over here, which is incorrect. Well, I mean, it's definitely taking a lot of time, which is yep. A lot of trial and error, that's for sure. Or I really hate to end it over here, but I guess I have to. So I'm gonna have to like think it over, probably in my free time. Hopefully come back to next stream and have it figured out. But yeah, I mean, we definitely made some progress, you know, like we dibbled around solutions here and there. I feel like we're not too far away from a solution, but it's gonna have to wait. It might have to be like a 2 nested for loops within a for loop. It might be the solution. I'm gonna have to think it over, you know, like try to figure it out. But yeah, really appreciate you guys hanging out. Hold on. No, that's the same problem. I keep thinking like, oh shit, I figured it out, but no, I didn't. Okay, damn. It's actually repeating over here. 02, 0102. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Zorpit, I appreciate the follow, man. I'll be on again the day after tomorrow. I really do hope you guys can come hang out with me. The entire VOD is going to be also uploaded on our YouTube. Thank you for the good luck, man. Thanks, man. I really need it. And if you guys would like to give us a follow on our socials, that would be really appreciated as well. The company that I work for has, you know, been sponsoring me to do these Twitch streams as a way to kind of promote our upcoming service, which is an online community challenge and Q&A platform on which techies can get together and ask one another questions and stuff like that. And the platform will be a place where they would be able to source jobs, and a place where recruiters can also source tech profiles in order to get to hire them, right? And we will have their skills quantified, both hard skills and soft skills. And I think it would be like a super beneficial and helpful platform for these kind of people. So yeah, we'll really appreciate the follow. And yeah, happy hacking, guys. I'll catch you next time, and best of luck to you all. Peace.